Yeah, this is attorney Adam Alexander. You know, not to say his name, but he doesn't care. You could call him and he'd talk to you about it. That's how excited he is. Found him on Craigslist. In all actuality, I put some good copy together about what I Am Internet Marketing does, and I deployed it out there. And he emailed me and said basically, nobody comes to my website. He said, I don't know what the problem is, but nobody comes to it. And I need leads. I need leads bad. So I called him back, we talked, and the important thing about him was, at the time I had to take kind of a chance on him because he was skeptical. But I knew that I could blow the skepticism away. I knew I could blow it out of the water, and I could do it fast. So I did everything by myself at the time. I think Brandon and I just started talking, and I'd do everything by myself. I would run the Web 2, you know, make the videos, do an Animoto video like this one here, and so on and so forth. And within about a week of doing it, we had the top 9 out of 10. Well, what did he do because of that? He went and told 2 other attorneys. So it's amazing what you can do just by showing social proof. So now, what kind, you know, a couple months later, what kind of, you know, I got on Google with him yesterday and said, you know, how's everything going? He says, I'm getting about 5 leads a week. And I said, is that more than you can take? He said, oh yeah, of course it is. He said, but that's where I wanted to be, and I never would have been if I didn't, like, you know, they use this term, suspend disbelief. I just would have, you know, sat here and did nothing. He says, and I'm glad I listened. This is awesome. So.
Check out his testimonial that you wrote for Russell.
Yeah, this is from my my LinkedIn account, and you know, you can get testimonials, and I urge everybody, by the way, to have a LinkedIn account because it's free, number one. Number two, you can connect with all the great people in this room. You know, you can form some kind of a group. I mean, there are just so many things you can do with it. It adds to your momentum. It adds to your credibility by the people you know and conduct and do business with. And you can get these. And so what he says here, in case you can't see, is I'm an attorney in an area of law that is very popular right now. He sues debt collectors. He's taking care of credit, bankruptcies. I contacted Russell for website optimization, and despite the competition, he promised and delivered measurable goals. His work increased my law firm's visibility and traffic on the internet within 90 days. Russell created a detailed plan for my website, Ready, Aim, Fire, told me what the plan was, and followed through with it. The plan resulted in my site dominating the first page of Google results for searches which we created together. Russell's keen knowledge of search engine optimization and websites in general are unequaled. I was initially very skeptical given the stiff competition. However, results do not lie. I highly recommend Russell before he is internet marketing. Wow.
And pull a lot of traffic from. So we're doing some pay-per-click for them, but again, just getting, you know, either their main website or a hub site or a WordPress site ranked highly, and then doing it as much as possible.
I want to say something about that pay per. I actually did this paper. I set up this pay-per-click, and the thing with this is, and you know, I know nobody really talked a lot about it. Obviously, you know, the greatest resource, as Donovan says, is Perry Marshall. But just a few quick things. It's business branding. You know, to have it over here, we know that, you know, basically 70% is going to go to organic, and we know that, you know, then the rest of it has to be made up between the local 7-box and over here in pay-per-click. So, you know, this is where we happen to be when we did that search right there, and you'll see that I asked a question because people, I think, oftentimes are more, you know, if you have to engage people at the point of sale, and if you can engage them and ask a question, they're going to say, yeah, I kind of do. I can't get hold of the guy. You know, the limb came through my house. I had a chipped windshield. I need a trusted agent. Well, if nobody clicks on that, no big deal because it's free advertising, right? Anybody can set one of these up at, you know, maybe we started at $0.25 a click, actually, and then, you know, just scaled it up as we needed to, and, you know, did testing for our quality scores to see where we would, you know, lay highest so that we had a lower cost per click. And then we put the phone number there always, so once again, it brands them, and then you'll notice even, well, I'm sorry. And then the KellerAgency.com, you know, we capitalize the first letter of every word. So just a few small things that
we're
we
also
do.
tracking all these phone numbers. So at the end of the month, we show them the analytics reports and we show them the phone numbers, 30, 50, 100 phone calls. And that's something that they never even track anyway. So it's amazing for them to see that. And it's incredible value to these business owners.
Yeah, the first week when you called him, when you looked at it, how many calls did they get in the first week?
Around like 20 or 30. A lot of them will come from the local business listings as well. So you track every one of these listings, and you can even do different phone numbers if you want to see which ones are performing.
You'd use a service like Ring Central or Call 8 to do that.
Right.
Call with a K.
20 or 30. A lot of them will come from the local business listings as well. So you track every one of these listings, and you can even do different phone numbers if you want to see which ones are performing.
You'd use a service like Ring Central or Call 8 to do that. Call with a K.
So here's another one.
What was that? Call what?
Call 8, KALL8.com.
So here's a buying keyword phrase. We talked a lot about buying keyword terms and someone searching buy renter's insurance in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And a lot of times Google will pull up these other searches as you're typing in. People, so this was maybe one of them. Buy, review, compare, a lot of these kind of terms for the local markets.